we ain't about to waste no time, man. Y'all read the title, right, man? Watch this woman explain why she prefer having sex with men before she cooks for him. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is backwards. It is backwards, bro. But let's let her cook.
Before I cook, most likely 9 times out of 10, I done you already way before I come in and try to cook you a meal. Because most relationships, I mean, you be loosely involved and whatever. So it's like, yeah, I'm a you and do all that, but I just feel like cooking, that's showing a different care for. Not saying that is not, but we all know how that can go. But it's like cooking is like I'm nurturing you, like I care for you, and that's good. But it's like I'm not finna do all that and think you're gonna be committed to me if we're not already committed. Most likely.
Do y'all hear what she just said? Did y'all hear what she just said? I will mess with you. I will have sex with you without a commitment, but I won't cook for you without a commitment. Man, you see why these women in a predicament they in. And you hear men say, well, men are weak, and black men have let black women get weak. What can we do? Brad can't control his woman either. What are we supposed to do? We can't tell them nothing by law, but you can't do nothing. Have a baby with them, can't tell them nothing. Get into a marriage, we at their mercy, especially without a prenup, and even sometimes with a prenup. What are you supposed to do with them other than knock them down and send them back to the streets? The majority of them are like this. She said it's too nurturing to cook for men. It's too nurturing, but it's not too nurturing for giving your most valuable asset is your body. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is how they think. Remember, I talked about the woman that said that, excuse me, and the older women be giving these young women the worst advice in the world. She said, yeah, younger women take this advice, sleep with them before you get to know them, so y'all sexually compatible. Guess what? The sexually compatible, really, you should be compatible with anybody sexually, but you want to know why most women are not compatible with most men? Because they didn't see too much. They ran through too many dudes. They ran through too many dudes. How can you please a woman that ain't slept with 10 guys in a day, or had a train ran on them, or that's a porn addict? You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, come on, she been with 10 dudes. She didn't blew the motor out on 3 roses. Come on. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on. And that's the wild thing about it. That's how they think. That's how they think. It ain't that some of them can't cook. That may be a thing. But that's how they think. Like, they most valuable asset, they most valuable bargaining chip. They treat it like it's worth nothing. Oh yeah, we all know how sex can be. It can be like, how is it supposed to be? You're that easy. You giving up your most valuable asset, and then when they go around and can't find a pair bond and can't find a relationship with somebody, then they want to blame the world. Then they want to contaminate the dating pool and tell the young girls these niggas ain't shit, and you didn't even get a commitment from the guy. Like, a lot of these women coming over these dudes' house the first day and they get Nathan, a bottle of water, a little bit of Netflix and penetration, and that's it. And it's hard for them to change their standard. even with a guy that don't know them, it's hard for them to change their standard to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this different this time. You know, I'm gonna cook for them. I'm gonna invite them over. I'm gonna take it easy, because then they feel like, you know, if I take it easy and I don't give them sex quick enough, you know, then he gonna dip. But that's not true. But if you show that you are at, you know, that you are a valuable asset to these dudes, man, and that you're a good woman, and you know, but a lot of women talk themselves out of it. I ain't doing. They won't tell you what they will do or what they will bring to the table. You don't ask that question. I tell y'all that all the time on the Patreon. You don't ask that question for what? She gonna tell you. But they always tell you what they won't do. That's one thing when you get with black women. It's all based what they won't do. Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing this. I ain't cooking for no nigga till we married. That's them. It's always what they ain't gonna do. It's never what they will do. It's just like, it's like a mystery box. You just got to find out what they will do. And some of the things, if you the right guy that say they won't do, they will do. It isn't, you know, it's not all of them, but she too far gone. Like she just gonna be just getting ran through. With that, it's too late. You can look at her age, someone in her 30s. It's too late, and she dead ass serious. And these are the same women that say kissing is too intimate, but it suck you off. These are the same women that dudes, you just I always tell you the caliber of dudes that they attract, bro. That's who they be talking about. These dudes be putting them out the house, you know, kicking them out, not waiting for them to get in their Uber or Lyft, not willing to take them home, not willing to knock the snow off their car, can't call them for nothing. And guess why guys treat them like that? Because it worked. Because you show chivalry, you be nice, you show love, and it's looked as weakness to them because they approaching this as a savage, as a man. That's a man. Not in the I don't think in a physical form, but that's a man, a mindset. I could do it by myself. I don't need no nigga. Cooking is one of the ways to build intimacy. Cooking is one of the ways that you build connection. Cooking is a way to keep a man and get a man. You should want to cook for him and show what you can do before you give him the box. Every woman that's serious about you, bro, gonna want, and they can cook, they're gonna show you that they can cook. It's a value. It's a value. Oh, you can cook? Bet. House clean. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things, you know, most guys are looking for, like, you know, I don't want a whole bunch of drama. I don't want somebody that's gonna drain my bank accounts. I want somebody that's cool, that's loyal, you know, just bring enough serenity. It ain't got to be a whole bunch of peace. I enjoy hanging around, having fun. You can cook, you can clean, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Guys be asking for the bare minimum in the country. That's why you see guys go overseas and they talk about how better it is overseas, because they getting damn near the full experience. In America, you get half the experience. You know, it ain't even about the competition. It's just the mindset. This happens when you let women off the leash. When they get full autonomy and control, it's STDs, STIs. You know what I'm saying? They beating people up at McDonald's, and this is how they think. And then they're going to blame men for it. Like, you can't blame a man for this. You know what's right and what's wrong. You know what's right, what's wrong. But this is it. Like I said, they'll suck your shit before they kiss you. Kissing is too intimate, but not sucking your shit. They'll F you before they cook you a steak. Oh, cooking is too intimate. Do they sound how dumb they sound? Do they hear themselves? They don't. They don't. But this is how they think, bro. And the guys that don't understand and say, I'm not gonna date or I'm gonna go overseas. Dog, listen to what they say and give them what they want until shown otherwise. And when you dating women or you dealing with women that are proper, are wifey material, you will know. You'll know. They hold conversations. They have intellect. They show genuine interest towards you. You know, they always want to be over. And one of the things that I tell you about women that I've always noticed, that women that really took an interest to me, they did things for me without me asking. You know, one of the first things they like to do is cook or throw lingerie on. That's one of the first two things they like doing. If you want to know if a woman really like it, I remember I said this. I used to deal with this chick, It was strictly kicking it, right? And she caught feelings. She didn't want to admit that she caught feelings. This is hilarious. She didn't want to admit she caught feelings, but this is the day I really knew she caught feelings, right? She came over, right? And she had a this is springtime. She had a big, like, I won't say big, but kind of like shit, them jackets. I got one in there, man. Damn, I always want to call them first down jackets, but they not first down jackets. North Face jackets, right? So like the little windbreaker North Face jacket. So he came over with a purple one, a big, like it was like bigger than what you usual. I'm like, damn, and this in broad daylight. I swear to God, this broad daylight. She came over. I'm like, you just thought she had a big t-shirt, probably some booty cut shorts on. She came in, and we talked for a minute, whatever. And I had my windows up because my dog like to look out the window and shit. So I keep the window up for him to look out. So she take it off, like, I wore this for you. So she had this whole one-piece little lingerie shit on, So we on the couch. So I got the monkey spread out on the couch. I ain't gonna cap, right there, right on the couch, spread out. And this is the funniest shit. This is why I always remember this story. So she was like, "Ooh, you got your windows open. Somebody might see." I said, "You just walked inside here with a big jacket on with nothing but lingerie up under that. But you worried about somebody looking up in here?" Like I said, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So they, like I tell you, they do things. Oh, I want to cook for you. I done had women put groceries in my crib, cook, show me that they can cook whatever. But if you can't cook, then there's other ways around that. Intimate things is to do take a cooking class. Invite them to a cooking class. Y'all can learn to cook together. Maybe you don't know how to cook true Italian food or Arabic food. You want to learn. You can take those classes. There's a little like nuances that you can do as a woman. And I feel like if you don't have that cooking skill, you can do a cooking class. You can invite them to a cooking class, pay for it. You want to be different and stand out. Talk about something other than love and hip hop. Talk about what you do at work. Talk about your future, your ambitions, what you're looking for, what you want. And this is if you want something serious. Take interest and ask him questions, listen to what he say, what he like, take interest, look at him, all that. And then, I say this on the Patreon. I say, if you really having trouble, keeping a dude, really just work on your dialogue as a woman. That's what I say. Work on your dialogue. Most men don't find, like, they don't see your wife materials. All you talk about entertainment and music, A lot of y'all got degrees. Talk about, what your ambitions are with your degree or what you enjoy doing outside of watching reality TV. Or I really want to learn to skydive, or I really want to, learn to swim and stuff like that. You're like, yeah, I can't swim, And also, I feel like you want to stand out, pay for one of the dates. Just offering a go a long way, but it's the quality of dude that you with too. You with a bum nigga, he gonna let you pay every time. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem to spit, knowing if a dude a bum or he, his interest is just sex. I mean, it's really in the vetting stuff. We always talk about the male vetting side of it, but the female vetting side of it, it's really in that. If he talking sexual too quick, I always let women talk sex first. I'm just not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I know it's gonna happen if they're attracted to me. I'm not in a rush to talk it. So I think women need help, and they getting so much bad advice from other females on this platform. You know what I'm saying? They getting so much bad advice. Oh, get the nigga for money, 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 money. And when you come in with money, you get treated like her. Now you thinking it's backwards. Oh, I gotta get him sexy. Nah. No, it's not like that. Easily she can be married with the right mindset, but it's probably too far gone. But I think let me shout out to the homie that sent this to me. I swear I sent this like before I went to bed last night, because I did stay up and watch the game. So before I went to bed, I'm gonna give him a shout out who sent this to me, dog. Appreciate everybody that's working OT sending me shit, dog. Damn, I don't even know who sent this. I gotta find the homie who sent this shit, dog, because I appreciate it, man. I want to shout you out. Oh, my boy Nick. I ain't gonna say your last name. Nick sent this shit. Oh, man, I had to do it, Nick, man. I had to do it, homie. I put it up there for you, man. That was good. Anytime I see a really, really good one, I gotta immediately do it. So let me walk my dog, man. Get ready to hop in the shower, go to work and shit, man. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Well, no. Just the link tree in the description, or the link in the description. Join the Patreon. It's where the real channel go at. I do appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Just Join the Patreon. It's free for 7 days. You like it, stay. If you don't, I feel it. Bunch of work on there. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.